Located just 25 minutes outside of Beaumont lies the quiet community of Sour Lake. With a population of just 2,000 residents, it's far away from the hustle and bustle of the big city, but that doesn't mean that life doesn't move pretty fast, especially on the hardwood, where the Hardin-Jefferson Hawks have earned a reputation as one of the best programs in Southeast Texas. Few schools around the state can boast as many state championships as HJ, and that success brings with it high expectations.
We haven't been in the playoffs, less than 5 times in the last 25 years. So, playoffs is more an expectation than an aspiration around here. The aspirations around here are state tournaments, regional tournaments. When you walk into a gym and you only see banners for regional tournaments and state tournaments and nothing else, that kind of gives you a visual of what the expectations are around here.
This year has presented head coach Clay Davis with a unique challenge. With just one returning letterman and a couple of player transfers, he and his staff have had to figure out how to blend younger and older players into a cohesive unit.
That's the first time in 21 years of coaching that I've ever had a team that graduated 11 guys. And so it's not only been a new process for the team, but a new process for me and the rest of our coaching staff to try to figure out the best way to kind of try to blend young guys with some older guys that are first-year varsity players.
The transition hasn't been hard. I just saw what we were lacking last year, not necessarily on the court, like skill-wise, but like leading-wise. So I knew going into this year that someone needed to step up and be like a vocal leader. So the shortcomings off the court that we had last year wouldn't precipitate this year. So it hadn't been that hard of a transition at all.
The results this year have been mixed. After getting off to a good start, the team has struggled over the last 6 weeks. HJ has just started district play, and to a man, everyone knows that the time has come to hit their stride. Building momentum for what they hope will be a long playoff run is on each player's mind.
I feel like we can get to the state tournament. I feel like it's going to be a school or a team that we upset. I feel like somebody's going to take us lightly. Going into the regional tournament, we're going to upset somebody.
We have to completely rely on each other and trust each other in order for this to work. And to this point, we've had our highs and our lows throughout the non-district part of the season. But overall, I think they're starting to figure out, the more we trust each other, the more we play together, everything else will take care of itself.
I think it's the willingness of the guys to buying in to what Coach Davis wants us to do. He talked about how important the community is to him. And even though if guys aren't from here and move here, it's really easy to get that pride in you as well. It seems pretty cliche and tossed around, but that regardless of what happens, the team needs to stay together. If we're losing, we're losing together. If we're winning, we're winning together. And we got to be able to become even closer when it gets hard and rough, being down late in the game or playoffs. I think as long as we stay together, we can go as far as we want.